To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Welcome in, everybody. Why do we go to Family Feud? Good Lord, my camera's all set. Welcome in. It's Wednesday night. I am excited. I get to sit down tonight with a very special group of people. It's the stranger time. I've been waiting a long time for this interview. When you sit down with these people tonight, at the end of the night, you're going to say, I got to hit that follow because they're incredible. Let's have a little bit of fun. Welcome into the chat. I see Wendy's here, and Baker, Lorna's here, Mike's here, the Muller Man, Molly's here. Great to see you. Janie's here. Mike Wazowski. It's going to be a fun night. Let's get this open knocked out so we can sit and say hello to our amazing friends. First, let's start out over at Dean and the Live Place. Dean and the Live Place. What's up, Michael? Welcome in. Dean and the Live Place does a great job with everything he does, helping and supporting over 150 family-friendly channels on everything, from gaming to hunting to camping to Disney. It's all over there at the Live Place. Check out theliveplace.com or right here on YouTube. Proud to have the partner channels that I have. 3 that go live from the park, 4 that go live from home. They're amazing people, and we are proud to have them supported. Thank you for letting me know that, Baker. Let me get the other mic up real quick. Let me switch that over. All right, everybody, there we go. Mic 1. Put out. Mic 1. Now I know we're good. Thank you, Baker. That's why he is on it. Thank you to our partner channels. We've got 3 of them that broadcast live from the parks, 4 that go live from home. They do an amazing job. Chaotic Crusaders. We've got some fantastic Crusaders in our midst. Starting with Dan of Disney Worlders with 20,000+ strong on his Facebook group that we support and love over there at Disney Worlders on Facebook. You'll hear about all these other amazing people throughout the stream. I've got 6 executive producers on the channel that absolutely kill it for me. Couldn't do this channel without them. We're grateful for all of them. You can find the links directly to our producers, our Crusaders, and our partners right on the front of my YouTube channel. Everyone is right there. We're working hard over on Facebook, working hard with a page and a group. You can come over and check us out over there. We're TikToking. We're not dropping. We're doing everything we can also do with the Instagram as well. And we're proud to have our Discord with over 200 or 20 people or 200 people over there. Hold on. I don't know where my moderators are, but moderators, you're missing out as garbage is coming in there. I got it taken care of. Sorry about that. We have membership on our channel, everybody. Membership is available on the channel. 4 different levels of membership available. If you do one of the higher tiered level memberships, then you can take care of getting one of these Disney minted coins sent to your house. Membership is brought to you each week by the amazing Ajana Claire and Zoel's Word. If my moderators could drop her links into the channel right now.
Ajana Claire Wise Travel is an upscale travel design and consulting firm specializing in curating ultra-luxurious travel destinations designed specially for business professionals, focusing to deliver the once-in-a-lifetime experience that will create lasting memories, encompassing adventures in Europe or the Americas, luxurious river cruises, relaxing beach getaways, or detailed trips to Disney locations worldwide. Ajana Claire Wise Travel personalizes the experience. What rich and exciting moments do you want to create for yourself this year? Well, start writing your story with Ajana Claire Wise Travel today.
The official Disney-related news service and partner of the Pete McDevitt Show is Chip & Company. You can find this trusted source at chipandco.com or on many social media outlets including YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
We've got a P.O. box here that we're working hard. You're welcome to send anything over that P.O. box you'd like to. Preston loves to open mail and all kind of good stuff. We welcome that. Want to recognize what's going on with several charities right now in the community real quick. This is important. Nick is going this Sunday from 12 o'clock on his channel with Enchanting Magic for his birthmark.org foundation. Donna Jaworski's coming up in November the 27th, I believe, with her third annual cookie baking fundraiser. That'll be on an upcoming Sunday. Make sure you're following Dinners with Donna to support that event. And Corey, Corey's Meats World, Magical Night of Hope. This is the second year he's doing it. He killed it last year. I'm expecting the same this year. That will be on December the 6th. You don't want to miss that. We highlight the ladies of our community. We've got so many great female creators in our community. A lot of communities don't do that enough. We try to do that more here. Check out these amazing ladies, starting with...
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDevitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
Really excited about this. Saturday night, we will be announcing all of the opportunities to be inducted in to our Disney Hall of Fame. It's our Disney Social Media Hall of Fame, which is called the Disney YouTube Series of Recognition. We will have our next nomination ceremony Saturday night at 5 o'clock. Nomination announcements, character reveal, the button reveal, several surprises. You do not want to miss this. Whether you catch it on the replay or live, it's a huge event. And there's a big event also going on December the 3rd with the Live Place. Saturday, December 3rd has been declared National Live Stream Day at the Live Place. Stop on by from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time as we interview some of the incredible creators that live stream from the parks. Get to know your newest favorite channel to watch over at the Live Place. December the 3rd, 7 to 9 p.m. It's National Live Stream Day. Come celebrate with us. Check out JSA Creations for all your magic when it comes to ears. We will be giving away another set of JSA Creation ears coming up in December. We're going to announce that on Friday night on the show. My guests tonight, they are phenomenal people. I've had the chance to talk with the Disney Stranger many a times. I've had a chance to see him in action on several other channels. He brings Disney magic to you in a totally different, unique way. It's an incredible family that has that gleam of Mickey's celebration. Long ways away like me. They travel down to Disney just like I do. But when we get there, it's special. Coming into our channel for the first time to sit and get to know them, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in the Disney Strangers. Hello, guys. I wanted to give a wide shot so we could all see you there. Good to see you guys. Thank you for taking the time to come in with us today. We're going to talk a lot tonight. We're going to get to know you a little bit about how you started, about the magic in Disney. We're going to talk about spider challenges, possibly. There's a lot of good things on the list. Stranger, it's great to see you. You, Mrs. Stranger, your daughter. Why don't we start out by just a little bit of an introduction, just a little general about you, and then I'll kind of dig into Disney and your channel and everything you got going.
First of all, Pete, I'd like to thank you so much for having us on this wonderful show. We really appreciate you having us here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm the Disney Stranger. This is Diz D and Mrs. Stranger.
Hey, hey, hey.
And we started this channel about 3 years ago, kind of spotty, very spotty at 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my chance to put my skills of editing. I'm a freelance editor, and I needed some way to get my creative juices out there other than getting paid to do somebody else's work. So
Yes.
this was my chance to, and my love for Disney. I just needed somewhere to have some sort of output, and considering we all love Disney, right,
Yeah,
guys?
I was going to say our love for Disney.
Our love for Disney. Oh, well, that's a great transition there, stranger. So, well, first off, I want to remind you that per our contract agreement, when we're done the interview, that shirt needs to be clean pressed and mailed to Maryland. That is a fantastic shirt. I absolutely love it. Let's talk about. I love it. Let's talk about, for you guys, where your love of Disney started. Okay, where was it? Was it as your youth? Was it as you got old? Like for me, it wasn't really until I was about like 17 or 18 that I kind of found the magic. Where was it for all of you guys?
Well, I'm an OG Walt Disney World person. My mom was a huge Mickey Mouse Club fan.
Nice.
So when the Walt Disney World opened the first year, she made sure that our family, myself, my dad, actually my sister was just a baby at the time, but the three of us went down in 1972. It was about 6 months after the park opened for my third birthday, I think.
That's cool.
Yeah, and like we didn't go every year, but maybe every other year, and that's how my love for Disney evolved. And watching Wonderful World of Disney on Sunday nights was always a pleasure, and
yes.
And going to the movies, Pete's Dragon, all that fun stuff, that really got me like psyched and hooked. That hooked me in.
Right in. So for Mrs. Stranger, same thing for you. Have you had that magic since you were younger, or did the Stranger kind of pull you in?
No, my first time I was about 6 years old. My older brother was heading off to Miami University College, and we took a family trip. And that was kind of a side stop, was going to Disney World for my first time. And then I actually didn't get back till my teenage years too, when with Epcot first opened, and then after that, my parents bought a timeshare 28 years ago, and we've been going every year to our timeshare in Orlando. So then, once we were married 23 years ago, we've gone ever since.
Congratulations. Well, that's awesome. And obviously with mom and dad being involved, you were all in from day one,
I grew up with Disney parents going every twice a year. Been
Sometimes
about
more,
been like 35 times I've been to Disney. So
awesome.
I just it feels like a second home almost.
Her first time was 8 weeks old at Disneyland.
Yeah.
I worked the National Teachers Convention, and it was in Los Angeles. So, of course, we had to go to Disneyland.
Disney. Yeah, you can't go out there without doing that. That's awesome. I love that. So let's start here. As you started to come up with the idea for your channel name, okay? If you would be so kind to just share a little bit about, I think it's always unique when we talk to our guests to find out how they came up with it or their philosophy or thoughts behind it. So if you could share a little bit about that as we go through, I would love that.
Yeah, sure, Pete. I've been the Disney Stranger since 1980. I'm sorry, I've been the Stranger since 1989.
Okay.
When I was in college, I was in the TV film department, and we had to make movies as part of our projects. And I starred in someone's production, and I was the Stranger, and I murdered people, and I killed people, and then I kind of created my own films following that, where I continued the saga of the Stranger. So people have always called me the Stranger. People from I went to school with in college, and I've been that. People have called me that forever. So that had to be the name of the channel. So I became the Disney Stranger channel.
I love it. I'm glad that didn't happen for me, where my channel would be called Meathead, and that wouldn't be good because that wouldn't. I don't think that would resonate well, honestly. I love that, and you know what? I love, somebody asked me one time. Hello, Yachty. Welcome, Yachty. Good to see you. Somebody actually asked me one time about you. I had somebody reach out and said, "Hey, this guy Disney Stranger, a channel name, kind of it's supposed to be scary." I said, "No." I said, "Think about it this way: every person that you walk into down in Disney parks is a Disney Stranger. They're just your next friend you're going to meet." And I said, and I said, go over and check out what he's doing. And they actually came back to me 2 weeks later. They watched one of your videos. I want to say it was from the Springs or somewhere, and they said, "Oh, they're cool. I followed them." So I was like, "Okay, great." So it works out kind of cool. So I love the name. As you started thinking about going out there and to do creating on your own channel to create your own content, you obviously, and we won't be able to say every channel, but I always like finding out a couple, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to share. Who are some of the YouTube creators, YouTube social media people that kind of inspired you, where you said, "You know what? Hey, I kind of want to go out. I think I can do that. I think I can do something similar, but make it my own." But who are some of your inspirations that were out there for you?
Believe it or not, in all seriously, in the very beginning, it was nobody in particular.
Okay.
When I first was looking on YouTube for the Food and Wine Festival. That's something that we do every year, and we've been doing that since 2000. So I wanted to know what was coming up at Disney, and I thought, well, maybe someone has something on YouTube. It was like really kind of weird. It's like I'm like, wonder if anyone posted what's going to be there, so I have some sort of idea. And then I started seeing all these people like vloggers. I'm like, what? This is crazy. Maybe it was like 2015, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty interesting. And then I did it for the next year. And I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. And then the year after that, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should be doing this. I'm going to Wine Food Festival. Maybe I should, be vlogging too.
Right, and you had
And
the video background already. You had the video background. You had that part. It was just getting...
Right. Yeah, I just like, this is what I need to do because I'm in video, I'm behind the camera.
And you were always videotaping our vacations anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Right.
Some of our other videos.
So it was just a great chance to get it out there. But as far as like watching people, like maybe at that point I started like really like looking at Justin Scard. I was like, I love how he was doing his stuff. Very entertaining, very funny.
Yes.
And like adding a little humor into that stuff. So maybe for me it was probably Justin Scard. And then we were going out to California and we were like wanting to know more about what was going on at the time in Los Angeles, 2018.
Yeah.
We were looking at, I guess, Mr. Cheesy Pop came up.
Cheesy Pop's a good one too.
Yeah,
Love it.
Okay.
Okay.
I know she has different ones because she's got a different type of vlogger that you like, right?
Yes. Well, I love the Disney outlets.
Okay.
And I follow Disney Shopaholic.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah. So I was starstruck when I saw her a few years ago at the Christmas party. I'm like, do you know who that is? It was Disney Shopaholic. So we got a picture together, and
that's awesome. I always think it's a unique thing when we can see who were some of the inspirations were, and I think it's really cool. If you're joining us for the first time, my interview is with the Disney Stranger, the Stranger family, as I would say, and they work together to put together some amazing social media content. If you're brand new and you like the interview tonight, or you look over, or my moderators are dropping their links throughout the night, you drop over, you see some of the videos that you like, give them a follow. They are working towards 1,000 subscribers. Hold on, I just saw something.
10,000, yeah.
Sorry, Lauren. Well, here's what happened. Lorna, who I respect in this community, okay? Lorna is a good person. She does an amazing job. She's not a moderator on my channel because she helps and does a lot of other people. But I'm going to help her out because she was just trying to drop your links and help my moderators. So I'm going to put her in blue because I trust her and she's an amazing person. So now she can. That way she's not in trouble doing that.
Yeah.
So I like to go in and out of channel stuff and personal stuff so people can get to know you. Let's first talk about parks. You guys talked about going to California. Tell us, what parks have you guys been to? And what parks are on the bucket list of where we want these strangers to take to? So give us a little bit of that.
Where have we been?
We have been to, we recently just went to Disneyland Paris. Been wanting to go there for many years. While Disney World is kind of like our main park.
Base, yeah.
Yes. And then Disneyland is another one that we've been to.
Nice.
Yeah, you've been five
yeah,
times.
like 5 times, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
First Disney
And Disney Stranger has been to Tokyo Disneyland.
And I've been there.
Really?
I went to Disneyland. Yeah, my sister worked in Tokyo for a short period of time, so I went over and visited her in '93, and that was a weird, unique, excellent experience. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just Disney, but not Disney, but
So-
Disney.
So I'm not hearing Paris. Would Paris be a bucket list for you guys, for where you'd want to get to?
No, that's where we were
we
this past
went-
summer.
yeah,
we just did.
went.
Yeah.
Oh,
we did
okay.
Paris.
I didn't hear Disneyland Paris. I heard Disneyland. My fault. Probably when Lorna came in and I missed that. Karen came in to say hello to you guys. Right there, and say hello as well. We'll jump back and forth in. Let's talk about, first off, your social media presence, doing very well on Instagram. 5,231 followers. You've had 436 posts already. Nice job. You're crushing me on Instagram. Very good. Nice job. Way to go. YouTube up to 860. We got to get them up to 140. We got to share out and get more people to find them. We want to celebrate when they go over 1K. 111,259 channel views. Started the channel officially October 2018 with 325 videos on it. You also have a presence on Twitter as well there, so people can find you and all that. My moderators will keep dropping those links throughout the night. Your playlists include items on Shorts, other channels, which is something we're going to talk about first. Time Machine, Unboxing, Walt Disney Resorts, Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World, Epcot Food and Wine Festival, and A Galaxy Far, Far Away. I want to kind of dig into the playlist a little bit, but first, I want to talk about this other channels for a second, because the other channels is something special here. Make sure to like and subscribe to Disney Stranger. Yes, Disney Lover 94. I agree with you 100%. Everybody should be doing that tonight. The other channels. So you have some good friends out in the community. That's one thing about this. As we go out there, we build relationships. You've built one with the Dad and Drew show.
Yes.
Two great people. They respect you immensely. I know that because they both told me that to my face in conversations down in Disney, how much your friendship means to them. But
I paid a lot of money for that, by the way.
okay, good. So you got your money's worth. They did. Big Matt, welcome in. Here's my thing. You as a friend challenged them on their show to eat a spider. Can you tell everybody how that came about?
Well, they had been doing hot sauce challenges for a while, and which seemed to me kind of get boring after a while. You're doing one hot sauce and the next hot sauce and the next hot sauce. And I'm like, we got to shake things up a bit here. And I thought, well, maybe if I gave them a challenge of something other than a hot sauce, but soft sauce, but just something a little more stranger,
Love it.
Stranger.
So
I originally had the thought of looking for radioactive spiders because I heard there's something that happens when you get bitten by one. And I was actually trying to they're my superheroes, right? For YouTube.
Yes.
I thought maybe they can become Spider-Man. But I couldn't find any radioactive spiders. So I guess I just, typed in tarantulas, and they had some dried tarantulas. So I sent them to them. And
you know what? They are still my Spider-Man now because of you. I love that ingenious thought. We had some nice comments there. I just wanted to throw up real quick. Mike Wazowski was in here saying old school videos like River Country, loves the Strangers, highlighting them, talking about them. Stranger Danger's coming in here with the Crystal Palace. And Crystal's in here saying hello to you. Guys, if you're not following the Strangers, we'd love to get them up a couple more followers tonight based on this interview and their content. If you like them, hit that subscribe tonight. Monorail Molly's dropping their links for us right there so you can find them all. If you're brand new to me, I do Disney interviews like this every week. Hit me up with a follow today so we can talk a little bit more throughout the year with some great people that we've got coming up. Let's talk about some of your playlists that you have over there. Share with everybody what magic they're going to find within your playlist over there, if you would.
Well, we have the Disney Stranger Time Machine. I invested a lot of time during the pandemic, taking all my old family videos at Walt Disney World, and realizing I had this incredible gem of archive footage of different events, different things at Epcot, like that don't exist anymore, like River Country,
right?
And I mean, I loved River Country, and I'm so glad I took that camera that day and I shot a lot of things at River Country. And here I have this piece where you can see a lot of the things from the old River Country.
That's cool.
And now the pandemic's over, I haven't had time to finish a lot of the stuff, but eventually I will go back and show some more Stranger Time Machine videos. I maybe posted about maybe a dozen, a little bit more than a dozen, but I'm definitely going to go back to that and
I
shoot
love
some
it.
more and add it.
Retro is such a huge area because people,
I
you know,
I met a lot of friends too who were into the retro videos, and they were posting the same type of content, and I was like, wow, this is great stuff.
I love it. Thank you, Cheryl Long,
Yeah.
for subscribing to the Strangers. I appreciate it. Welcome into Kevin Sparrow for joining us. And did I miss anybody else? I don't think I missed anybody else. I love that. It's such a huge opportunity there for those who are younger that never saw those type of rides and those type of attractions, or for
All
those
right.
that, well, for those that went through them and did it and want to have a chance to reminisce. That's also a big factor on way that. So I love the time machine. Talk to everybody a little bit about. I mean, I love how you have your layout for your parks. You got your Magic Kingdom layout. You got your Epcot, and you got your Galaxy Far Far Away, which obviously is talking about the studios. Just subscribe, Dave, Space Mountain Dave said, hey, just subscribe to him as well. Thank you, Dave, for doing that. Tell everybody a little bit about what they'll find over there. Are you doing ride content? Are you doing trip content? What will they find over there?
With the specific like the Magic Kingdom and Epcot, well,
Yeah.
Epcot's the food festival, so that's that's what I like to do. That's my jam. I like the wine and food festival. I want to tell people about my experience there because that's what I was looking for back in the day when I was looking for these videos. I was like, what is there? What does it taste like? How like what am I going to expect when I get to the parks? Get to Epcot and with the Magic Kingdom stuff, it's our experience. Like you're coming with the Disney Stranger and family,
And family.
you're coming on our experience. We're having a day at the Magic Kingdom, whether it's the Christmas parties or the Halloween parties or just a general day at the Magic Kingdom. You watch our videos. You're coming with us. You're going to be a part of our fun, basically.
I love it. So I'll ask Dee this. Now that you've gotten into this whole front, is it probably as wasn't something you originally planned of doing YouTube, but now that you're doing it, with mom and dad, what does that mean to you for this opportunity to do this out there as a family?
I think it's a great opportunity for us to bond together.
I love that.
This like nice community that we can go to in Disney. It's just, and since I've been going so much, it just like feels so like home and comforting, and I enjoy it, and I can't wait to create more vlogs.
I love it.
She's actually studying broadcasting or
Yeah.
communications in high school.
Nice.
And she has a internship in social media. And
marketing.
I do have to say, give her a shout out because she
Yeah.
handles our Instagram account. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have the Instagram account we do have.
Awesome.
And T Stranger, who's not with us because she's dancing tonight, she has dance class.
Yes.
A very important part of this team. I want to stress there's 4 of us. It's not just 3. And she handles our TikToks. And she just got us 35,000 on a TikTok hit. It was like amazing. Or like we're just starting off on TikTok and we had like this viral video. It was like amazing.
I love it. I absolutely love that. That's fantastic. Debbie Bernfeld says, hey, I just subscribed to them as well. Great job. Thank you. Tracy Marcus says, I enjoy watching the Disney Stranger Family. I do too. The one thing that I love to see that when I watch you guys is Stranger, and I'll give this to you and to Mama as, with me doing this with my son here. Same deal. He's out at basketball practice today, which is, typical running around. But it's a great thing. And one thing I see is how the love of your family as parents come out for your kids as you're doing this together. And I wanted to make sure I gave my props to you as I prepared for this video and went through and watched more of your stuff. I really saw that. That's so cool. We need more of that in the world with parents and kids doing it together and having fun. And the fact that you've got them running your other Instagrams is absolutely amazing. Jeff, our Instagram and TikTok is amazing. Jeff, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, we were talking about Rich and Star a little bit ago prior to the show. Hello, Rich and Star. They are fantastic people. I love them. Molly's here. Tribe's coming in. Yeah. Make sure you're subscribed to The Stranger. And if you're new to me, hit it up today as well. Let's step back out of the actual channel stuff and social media. And let's talk for a second about Disney collectibles. I see a fantastic one Tom Sawyer Island behind you. For me, in my house, I just liked checked out the Disney Stranger. Thank you, Jeff, for doing that on YouTube. Yes, well, thank you, Jeff. We appreciate you doing that. So I have like Jim Shores all over the place. I've got a popcorn bucket problem that I have in my house. Little things like that. What is it for the Stranger household when you go to the park? Is there something that when you see it, you're like, "Hey, I'm on it. I gotta have that." Yes. Well, attire for you, Mr. Stranger.
For me, it's the shirts. That's my thing. I'm not into trinkets or any of the
Yeah.
mugs or anything, but there is someone who is into the mugs who bought me this mug.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Right up there.
Well,
So she has a mug
yeah.
problem.
My passion is the Disney jewelry. I'm a Disney jewelry buff.
Awesome.
I love it.
That's great. And
I-
there might be a thing about ears going on. I think I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah. And lounge flies.
Love it.
Yes, we do have a lounge flies too.
Not as much as Yachty though.
No,
We're trying to
not
catch
as
up.
much
I
as
think
that.
we'll be up there by another
No.
100 years.
Yeah.
Look, let me explain something to you. The whole Loungefly company doesn't put out as many as Yachty has. I don't know how I think she's got her own little production unit going on right there. Lorna says Mrs. Stranger is amazing. Very nicely said, Lorna. Thank you. Welcome in, Nathan. Thank you for joining us here as well. Let's talk for a second here about holidays. Holidays are upon us here. We're just a week out from Thanksgiving, basically, a little over a week. For you guys, I always like to find out, as far as it applies to Disney magic, like if you come to our house, I've got Disney stuff everywhere for the season. That's how I decorate. Is your family more a Halloween family? Are you more a Christmas family with the decorations, emotions? Or are you kind of like us? I'm right in the middle. I'm Hallowismus. I'm starting the day Disney does it on August 1st, and I'm not finishing until the end. How are you guys?
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead, Miss Holiday.
I guess Christmas we have a lot of Disney Christmas.
Ornaments.
We have a lot of Disney ornaments. You can check that out with our channel too, right?
Yes.
We have Christmas
Yeah, sure.
Christmas vlogs on there, how we decorated. So I guess Christmas is the
Yeah.
most.
We have a Disney train. I've had that since she was before she was born. I bought that before she was born.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mrs. Stranger, I knew the videos. I was trying to lead you there. You're
I took the bait.
You took the bait. Your videos on your Christmas ornaments. I would encourage more creators. I hadn't thought about doing anything like that till I prepped for your interview, and I was looking at one of those, and I was like, "Wow, this is really ingenious to share your holiday magic like that." And of course, it also works as a documentation platform for years to come, where you can look back 10 years ago at your trees, your decorations, and all. I thought it was great. Go check out those guys. They're really good. Really good job on those right there. How about cruises for you guys? Cruises. Is that something? Have you guys? I didn't see anything on your channel with any cruise content unless I missed it. Is that something you want to do? Never do? What's your thoughts there?
She can give her opinion, but this is my opinion on the whole cruise thing. I'm not personally, and I don't give any shade to anyone who loves cruises. Personally, I'm not a cruise person.
Okay.
I would rather go somewhere and do something instead of having to be told what to do and where to go. That's the type of person I am. But I do understand the attraction for some people where they don't have to think about their vacation and they just go and just have fun. And that's amazing. But the Disney Stranger wants us to go out and explore. We could have went on a cruise for our honeymoon, right? But I want to go down to or I hope you wanted to too. I mean, the Caribbean, and we spent our honeymoon on an island, and we saw the cruise ships come in and leave, and like come in and leave, and like they never really got to experience what was on the islands or get to experience the islands. So personally, to me, that's how I feel.
Love it.
Yeah. Well, I guess since he doesn't like to go, we don't. But
Mhm.
it is on my bucket list, especially
Yeah.
a Disney cruise.
I would like to do at least once.
Yes,
to get
at
an
least
experience.
once I would like to do it.
But there's no rides.
Stranger, you've got the perfect cruise attire. You would look money on that ship right there, looking like that. I'm telling you, you're good to go. So, and I think we know a couple people that know a little bit about cruises in the community. Look, I'll tell you that
Yeah.
I've been dead set against it. I've told my wife since we got married, and we are coming up on 27 years this year. I've told her I will not go on that boat unless I can fish. Okay, I've told her that, told her that, told her that, told her that. I'm finally going to think I'm going to give in because the Disney magic is going to sway me. That's what's going to win me over. I'll go because I'll be surrounded by Disney and all that. I'll take a 3 or 4 day deal. I'll go. I'll have some fun. They all want to go, and I'm going to let them do it. See what it's about. And plus, I can eat like a king. So that's the other thing that puts me on there. So
That is a
that's a big plus. All right, what I'd like
that
to do, what I want to do here is I want to hit a couple of the community segments real quick. Okay. Now I will say this for everybody that's watching right now. I have a surprise for the strangers that they don't know about. And
not a spider. I hope
not you what?
not a spider challenge. I hope.
No spider challenges at all. Good Lord, I can't believe that. I had trouble just watching that. I loved it. It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. But I do have a surprise for them when I come back. When we come back from the community segment, I want to talk with you guys about where you kind of want your social media to go and your aspect of that and your aspirations, where it's going. We're going to have some fun with some speed around also. I'm going to be asking you your favorites around some of the Disney stuff, so some of the people watching tonight can get to know you. And of course, we will start with the ladies first, which means the stranger will have to be the last one to answer. So he's either replicating or trying to make a good answer to make himself look good. But it'll be a fun speed round at the end when we come back here, if that's okay with you. Grab a quick drink, and we'll be right back with you in just 1 second. Let me run through the segments that we've got here, and everybody, we do community segments on our channel, and the first one we do is Magical Memories, People in the Parks. People in the Parks. This is brought to you by the Disney Baker, sponsored in part. If somebody could please drop his link to the Disney Baker's channel over there. He does some amazing content with pins, pin board building, and cooking, and does a great job. The Baker is the perfect place to recognize people on here, as he is also a proud cast member as well. Let's look at this week's pictures. We got Candy Mom and Leanne Sherbick hanging out with the VPs. You'll see a lot of Candy Mom and Leanne. They sent me a bunch of pictures this week. You got Chris, Ear to Ear Magic, hanging out down there on a rainy day at the parks. That's awesome. Dole Whip Dad hanging out with Mrs. Dole Whip down at Skipper Cantina on a rainy day recently. The Dynamics hanging down there with the Christmas trees and all up. Thought that was awesome. Magical News Live, he was over at Night of a Million Lights hanging out. Great picture, Nick. There's the Stranger hanging out with Jenna. Stranger Family and Resort TV1. I love the fact that you've got the Mick Foley look right now, Stranger, by the way. That's a Mick Foley expression right there, and I love it. It really looks to me like you're doing "Have a nice day." Love it. There's a good one there with Yachty hanging out down at the parks. Look at the smile on her face. She looks so beautiful, having a good time down there. There's Leanne and Candy Mom with Diz Our Dream. Also hanging out with Ryan. That's Rye Guy hanging a good time there, down there. Dole Whip Dad and Mrs., they met Jody Benson while they were down there this recent trip. How cool is that when you go out to eat and you meet Jody Benson, Ariel right there. That's our good friend right there. Candy Mom again, Leanne Sherbick, and Jimmy, more sunshine, please. Another picture. Thank you for sending in all the pictures, Candy Mom and Leanne. Let's go wait in line with Trish. Was out in California having a good time waiting in line right there. Drew, in a moment, having a moment with a couple of popcorn buckets. I love this. There's some cool looking popcorn buckets. Love that picture. There's the Piano Rob type version of a superhero. Piano Rob hanging out down there at the premiere of Wakanda Forever. And lastly, Leanne Sherbick, Candy Mom again hanging out with Rye Guy. Right there, and also Steve from the world. Good people right there. Magical mail. I don't have anything today. Hopefully we'll get some more magical mail in the future. I did have people inquiring about sending Preston something for Christmas this year, like last year. Still send it to the P.O. Box. Just mark on there, do not open till Christmas, or put on there, attention Pete only. And if you want to send Preston something and have him open it up for Christmas, you can send it to our P.O. Box. Mail is brought to you by our amazing friends.
Main Street Treat brings Disney to you. Hey, we're Rob and Mel from Disney Connections and the new owners of Main Street Treat Company. So come visit us over at mainstreettreat.com to order your treats today.
Can't stress how great Main Street Treat is. They are fantastic. We'll get you your treats in a heartbeat. Send it to a friend, a coworker, a loved one for the holidays. It's a great idea. Welcome in Christie's Corner. Casey's Corner of the World. Casey's an amazing, super supporter of this channel. Please drop his link in there. He's on his way to 1,000 as well. We recognize success every time on the channel that we can. This week, we only had one. Last week, we were loaded. This week's light. Walking with the Woods hit 300,000 views. If you hit success in views or in subscribers and you don't send it to us, shame on you. You really should be.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
So there's Disney Dynamics. It's the race for 100K. The race for 100K. There's Casey's Corner of the World right there. Thank you for dropping his link. This race to 100K, guys, if you're brand new to me for some odd reason, and this is the first time you're seeing it, I recognize other channels that are on their way to 100,000 subscribers. Minimum you have to get in is 3,500. I am not asking anybody to subscribe to any of these channels. What I am doing is giving you an opportunity to find a new channel for your Disney watching palette. And if you like them and you're going to watch their content, then hit the subscribe. Okay? So let's look at these people that are in the race right now. 95,000 down to 78. Right there in the middle, Jay says fireworks because he passed over some people. Congratulations. All these people are on the front end of the race. Next leg of the race, 78,000 down to 45. Disney Dave in the UK to Corey Meets World here in the, on the East Coast. You got California creators in there like Always Believe and John Y. Chen. You got people in there from down in Florida like Michael K. and WW Couple. Amazing group, 78 to 45. 41,000 down to 26.8. Heather, Chronicles of, and Earsome Emporium at the top of the list. Rope drop in there. Sam's Disney Diary, the Disneylanders, Crazy Disney Lady, Miss Cherry, the Pew 2, Rope. I mean, just an amazing group. 41 to 26. If you're up over 25,000, you're doing something right. 26 down to 18. Highlight to Magical News Live. He's real close to 24,000. He'll be getting there soon. LBV in there. Adventure is out there. Leg Life out of Alaska. The Kingdom Report. Just some amazing channels in here. 26 through 18. 18.4 down to 13.8. Highlights to Ava Loves Disney. She jumped over a lot of people up to 16.4 this week. You got some solid creators in there in that 13 to 15 ring. Ear to Ear Magic, Dislife, Drew, The Prep School, and Vincent Vision. Just an amazing group right in that limp. 13.7 with Paul out in California, down to 11,000 with One Little Spark. Our partner Mouse Talk is in this group. You got some solid people in here in that 13 range. Document Disney, Attractions Live, Mouse Talk, Magical Meg, Paul. It's a solid group of 13. They'll be up in the 15 to 18 soon. 10.6 down to 9.4 is Dave K leading the list down to 11 Disworld. Lisa Land out of California has fireworks this week for jumping up over people. Highlighting Becky plus Eli and Living in Diz jumping up to 10 as well. Our partners are in there. Chip & Co. almost to 10,000. Diz Our Dream just over 10,000. Highlights to our partners this week. Back up a little bit of the race is the lower end. They're just starting this crusade. 9.41 down to 7.5. Highlights this week to Mouse Vibes out of California and Mickey's Magic Meg, both passing over people this week and getting fireworks. Anytime you pass somebody in the race, you get fireworks behind your logo. Highlight out and call out to Myers and the Mouse, our partner channel, right there, dead center of the mix, just under 8,000 subscribers. 7.14 down to 4.7. You got a unique mix in here. Dad Got Parks is in here, and I love that guy. If you don't know about him, you should. He's fantastic. You got Steve's World, Adventures by Carney, crushing it from the Florida range. You got some unique creators with Molly Fitzbrown and Making Magical Adventures and the SoCal Disney Dad. Love that. Back end of the race is primarily newer creators or creators that go from home. They're new because they just started the race. We just recently added Crystal and Live in the Magic. Both of them are passing people in the race this week. They got fireworks. Goo to You doing a good job in there as well. And some great home creators like Rob Fuzz, like Donna Jaworski, like Midlife Vibes, Brandy and Dave. Congratulations all there. We love this race. We do it every week. Before I bring my guests back, let me remind everybody that every Friday night, from 10 o'clock till 1 in the morning East Coast time, we do a legitimate Disney news and merch. We go in and pull all the actual Disney news of the week and we highlight it. We pull all the merch that's new from the week and we highlight it. We would love for you to join us anytime during that 3-hour show, Friday nights, 10 p.m., right here on my channel. Family Feud is back. We're doing it every Tuesday night now. Every Tuesday night, the chat plays, not me. The chat plays against each other. We've had 8 winners. We're doing it, giving away some good prizes. Check out our next Family Feud coming up on Tuesday. And next Wednesday, it'll be Space Mountain Dave, everybody. Space Mountain Dave will be coming in to join us and hang out with us here. And I am really, really excited about that. The last thing I'll say before I bring my guests back in, because it kind of applies to them, I want to remind everybody that this Saturday, November the 19th, is our it's our 6th now. Wow. Are we up to 6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's our 6th. Our 6th announcement segment where we will announce those who are eligible to be inducted in December into the Disney Social Media Hall of Fame that we created. It's the Disney YouTube Series of Recognition. This Saturday, 5 o'clock in the evening, everyone that was nominated will be announced. Every name, every character, every button reveal will all be announced that night. We happen to be doing an interview with the Strangers. Look, you can tell he's in TV. He changed the whole set around. He didn't even wait around. I love it. I'm gonna do something right here tonight that I did the last time we had the event here. I want to fix that real quick to make sure we know how many people are actually in here. Sometimes it glitches on me. There it is, coming back up. Sorry, I'd like to know how many people are hanging with us as we're doing it. Strangers, I'm going to let you know in advance, face to face, that you had more than 2 people write down the Disney Stranger when we did our last voting time. Your name will be called out on Saturday night as eligible to be inducted in December. I won't tell you how many votes you had or nor that, but I will tell you personally, congratulations for having people in the community. That is the best thing about this Disney YouTube series that we do. It's other people in the community. It's every person that's already been inducted that votes and the 20 channels that put it together. So I want to congratulate you guys for that. I love it.
Thank you so much.
So Saturday night you'll hear your name called out, and I can't wait. Looking forward to that.
That's all. Wasn't expecting that. Thanks, B.
Well, if you're doing consistent, welcome in, Jill. Good to see you. Welcome in, Rob. Good to see you. If you're doing consistent content and you're quality people in the community and you're out there and you're in other people's chats and you're talking to other people and you're having fun and doing all these things that makes this community special, at some point my goal is that a majority of the people that do that will get in. Now, it's tough because we only induct 23 to 24 people each time we do it. So you have to have the votes. But the most important thing to me is Saturday night is just as important as the induction night, because if you hear your name, it means that 2 other people, at a minimum 2, could be more, but a minimum of 2 wrote your name down. They only had 7 votes. Remember, each person only gets 7 votes. So somebody wrote your name down. So great job. Congratulations to that. I wanted to surprise you with that tonight. I've been
surprised. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
I've been sitting on that all day. Actually, and Preston even said to me, because I have it here in my notes, he says, "Dad, don't do that at the beginning of the show. Wait till the end." So my producer let me know what to do. So let's talk for a second about here. Before we do this, if you haven't followed The Stranger, check out his content. My moderators are dropping their link in there all night. Take a look at their content. If you like the interview, you like what they're doing, give a subscribe over to them and follow them if you're going to watch their content. If you're having fun with me here tonight, it's your first time in, we do this every Wednesday. I do other Disney interviews on Sunday and our Hangout show on Friday. A lot of Disney magic here, plus over 300 4K HD videos from Casey's Corner of the World, Disneyfornia, and Walking with the Woods. We got plenty of Disney magic for you to follow. Let's talk about where you guys are going. Where would you like to see the Disney Stranger be in social media 5 years down the road? Is this still something, a family thing? Is it become a business thing? Where was your aspirations?
My aspirations are to entertain people.
Love it.
I love something to be there. If someone wants to be informed, to be entertained, to have a story told to them, I would like to provide that to them. If you want to watch it, that's fine. If you don't, that's great. I'm going to put it out there, and hopefully people will find it. And with the algorithms these days, it's hard to find channels like mine, which is fine. but eventually I'm just going to keep chugging along, putting videos out there that my heart come from our family, come from our experiences.
I love it.
And if you watch it, we really appreciate it.
I love it. Love it. Jill Watchworth said, "Hey, I just subscribed. I saw shopping, and that was all I needed." That's scary. Jill's in. Jill's a great supporter of the community. You'll love her over in your channel supporting you there.
I have to say something. Mrs. Stranger just said something to me the other day, which I found very interesting about shopping. What did you say to me about the other day about shopping? A few years ago.
Well, you never wanted to. I was the shopper, and he had no desire to shop. And now that it's on YouTube, I'm blown away that he's shopping.
I love it. Hey, look, we can all find that feather in our cap that we didn't know we had, Mrs. Stranger, and it sounds like Mr. Stranger has. Highlighting Wendy Darling said, "Strangers are definitely entertaining." I agree with you, Wendy. I couldn't have said that better. And Jill says, "Hey, I love your shirt, the Disney Stranger." That shirt's coming to me, Jill. I'm trying to get that. That was part of the deal. I love that shirt. I've got to get one.
I do have to say, Drew in the moment was able to get it for me. They were hard to get at first. He was down at World of Disney, and I texted him. I said, while he was doing his feed, I'm like, please, could you pick that shirt up for me? It was during the end of the pandemic, and we couldn't get down there at that time. And I'm like, I got to get that shirt because you can't find it now, but it was there right during the pandemic. And I'm like, and Drew hooked me up, and I thank you, Drew, so much for this shirt.
Since you
my favorite character.
Well, since you transitioned over to that, and I'll highlight real quick on that because I wasn't. This is actually ad-libbed. It's not even in my notes. And Anthony also says Stranger plays a great Charles Nelson Riley. I got you there. So let me transition real quick. Just take 10 seconds to do this because I know how much they mean to you, and as well as you mean to them because I've been around all three of you at different times. Jill is Drew in the moment and Daga Parks are two of the most genuine, incredible people like yourself, Stranger. You all three carry yourself with class and dignity. You all three, whenever I've seen you interact in the Disney community, treat everyone with respect. You try to make people feel part of what you're doing in your world. I've noticed on your videos, all three of you take time to respond to people and make them feel a part of the magic. All three of you, in my mind, are Hall of Famers, and I hope that all three of you get into there at some point. But I did, since you were talking about Drew, I just wanted to highlight that real quick and say that because I truly feel that way. Somebody else commented.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let me see.
I'm honored to be friends with them.
You guys are great together. I love when you're together. Okay, so it's just everybody talking there. Jill said Drew is a wonderful guy. So yeah, he is. He absolutely is, and he eats spiders when he asks him to. So how much more can you say? If you haven't gone and watched that episode, it's on the Dad and Drew show. They also are on their way to 1K, trying to get that channel up there. Go over there. If one of my moderators can find that, drop that link. I have no problem with that. The Stranger is all about it, and those two guys, check it out. And you might see the Stranger over there from time to time. All right, just a reminder, social media strong with the Disney Strangers. They're crushing it, starting on TikTok now, passion over on Twitter, killing it on Instagram with 5,000 followers, plus over there, YouTube working to get to 1K. I don't know where they're at now, but I know they're closer. Thank you, Lorna, for dropping that. I know they're closer to that 1,000 because of you all tonight subscribing to their channel. Somebody wants to let me know where their number is. I'd appreciate that. Let's have a little fun with speed round before we close things up. So I'll ask the question. We'll go with D first, then Mom, then the Stranger on the answers. Okay, so let's have a little fun. Just quick, rapid answers. First, started out. Favorite park out of all of them out there? Which one is it?
Hollywood Studios.
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Epcot.
No. Oh, you're tied. All right, I'll allow it. I'll say okay. I'll say you're tied. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Really, yeah.
This is not Oprah. You can't. This is not Oprah. You can't just pick what you want here. On that, 868. You guys are up to 868. That's awesome.
Oh wow!
Thank you. If I could be Wong right now and do that circle of magic and take you anywhere to rope drop one ride in any park, where are you going to? What ride?
I just did, well, so hard. I mean, I just rode Guardians of the Galaxy, and I really want to ride that again, so I would do that.
Nice.
You go
Mom?
Guardians.
Yeah. That was a fun ride.
Peter Pan.
Nice.
I'm a huge Pirates fan. Was it Shanghai that has the Shanghai versions of Pirates of the Caribbean? I'd be there in a second.
Great call out. I love that. That's a fantastic call out. You guys have been out to California. I'm going to ask you, what's better, DCA or Disneyland? What's better, DCA or Disneyland? For those of you that have been there.
DCA.
There's,
I mean, I like Marvel, so I guess say
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Yeah. It's funny because all the younger kids go DCA and all us veterans go the other way. What's up, Ride the Teacups? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming in here today.
All is DCA.
Okay. Epcot. Let's talk Epcot for a second. Okay. What is your favorite pavilion at Epcot?
I want to say so hard.
Hard question.
It is.
Rapid.
I'm sorry.
Guardians now, right?
But that's not a pavilion.
Is Guardians a pavilion? If that's in the Guardians for her.
It's not a pavilion.
Right? No?
The pavilions are all around the World Showcase.
Imagine.
Okay. I would say.
Like,
France.
I'm with you. France is mine because there's a Grand Marnier slush thing right there. That's why I love France. How about for you, Mom Stranger, Mrs. Stranger?
Mexico. I love the
Three Caballeros. Yes. Stranger, what's yours?
That would be. Although I do like Grand Marnier slushy. That's actually one of my favorites. Mexico, the tequila bar.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. All right. Speaking of Epcot, you're coming in you just rode Guardians of the Galaxy and you're heading to World Showcase. Are we going right toward Canada or left toward Mexico?
Left towards Mexico.
Did you see our video?
I knew the answer, but they didn't. So I had to throw it out there. But that is a great transition for me to say, go check out that video. That's pretty good. Yeah. So
that's one of my favorite. Right. But my favorite videos that I've done editing wise, please, if you're a fan of, if you've ever seen The Amazing Race, it's a great video. The Amazing Race, Epcot, right versus left.
Yeah. Right versus left. Guys, here's the thing. Stranger, I'm going to say something to you. If I had to list a top 5 videos that I've watched, my favorites on Disney, it would be in my top 5. It was that good.
Oh, thank you.
The concept of it, just the way you laid it out, the editing of it was fantastic. I enjoyed it. That video inspired this question every week. That's the video that inspired me to write it. So just so you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
absolutely.
That means a lot. I didn't think anyone was watching it. I'm like, hey, I got 107 views on it. I'm like, really? I spent all that time on it, and no one's like, YouTube's not putting it out there for people to see, and it's one of my favorites.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I would definitely go check it out. Jill says that video sounds awesome. Something she's going to watch. Something she's going to go watch. Favorite Disney hotel anywhere. Favorite Disney hotel for you. What is it?
I have to do the Marvel Hotel at Disneyland Paris.
Ooh, okay. Nice. Mrs. Stranger, how about you?
Art of imagination. Animation.
I just stayed there. That's a great one. And Stranger?
It is. Although I've never been there, the Polynesian is amazing. I'd love to stay there sometime. But the one I've been to, the Yacht Club, is my favorite that I've actually been to.
Yacht Club is good at that. All right. Favorite Disney property restaurant anywhere. Favorite Disney property restaurant.
Forgetting the name of it.
Where is it?
Which park? You think a minute. I'll tell mine.
Yeah,
it's the California Grill on top of the Contemporary Hotel. We went on a date night with time, so that was really nice. You watched the fireworks.
That's an awesome one. That's an awesome one. Did you remember it, my dear, or no? We can pass.
I mean, I really love the food at the Food and Wine Festival. I mean, like,
I'll allow it.
whenever there, I just eat the food there, and it's so delicious, different variety. Like, why choose one restaurant when you can choose all these different kiosks?
I will allow it for you tonight. I will allow it. Final question that I'll ask you is your favorite Disney snack anywhere. Favorite Disney, like I will tell you, for me, it's simple and easy. I'll take a Mickey ice cream anywhere I can go for some reason. It's something about that stupid ice cream down there. What is it for you guys?
There's so many treats. I mean, I would have to go sweets. And I mean, I did really love that beignet that we had.
Oh, beignets are so good. Yes. Yeah. Great call out. Churros.
That's Tea Stranger also.
That's a good one. I think Stranger wants to say chicken turkey leg or something, don't you?
Yeah, chicken turkey leg. Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a good one. So let me ask you this to finish up tonight before we go to a final thought of the night. If you had a chance to do something with Walt or Roy, because we all know Walt's castle is kind of California and Roy's castle is kind of Florida. If you had a chance to do something with them, what would you want to do? What would it be something that the Stranger family would want to say, hey, let's do this with Walt or Roy or whatever? What's your thought there?
Actually, I would love to, with Walt, I'd love to walk down his hometown. Was it in Kansas? That
Marceline, Missouri? Marceline?
Yeah, Marceline. I'd love to walk down the street with him and have him maybe tell me about his experience there. What inspired him to build Main Street in Disneyland or Walt Disney World.
That's really cool because you're getting an insight as to what built what came later. That's really cool. I haven't had that answer yet. That's probably one of the better answers I've had. That's pretty phenomenal. As we finish up, we always like to do a final thought of the night. Before I do that, I want to remind everybody, please, if you're enjoying tonight, if you've had fun, if you've had some laughs, give the Disney Stranger a follow. They're getting up toward 1,000. We'd love to see them get there and celebrate with them. If you've had fun here with me tonight, hit that subscribe. We do this all the time. And I will throw it over to you. Let's see. I always try to find something unique to say from this. So I'll throw it over to the Strangers from their side of Yankee Stadium, unfortunately. How about that? Your side of Yankee Stadium. Your final thoughts for the night, anything you'd like to throw out, and then I'll go with mine. Go ahead.
Like I said before, if you like to experience Disney with us, please check our channel out. We go on our adventures there. If you'd like to come along and feel like you're part of our family, check it out, guys. And really, there's maybe 3 of us here, but I still want to shout out the Tea Stranger who can't be here at this moment because she's at dance class, and Disney with her Instagram, T with their TikTok, and Mrs. Stranger with the shopping. You know, we have all these things and different aspects of Disney that you can join in and be a part of the Disney Stranger family. And you won't be a stranger with the Disney Stranger family.
I love it. From my side of the closing thoughts, I'd say, 1, thank you for hitting that record button when you first did it and every time since you've done it there. And I thank you in advance for all the ones you're going to do in the future. You're going to bring magic and smiles to people's lives, whether it's 1 or 1,000 people at the time. It's a good thing, and you're putting smiles there, and it's great. It is a family affair over there, guys, and I respect at most all 4 of the Strangers who put the time in to make the magic happen as they do it. I think that this unique thing can be something that can keep them together and tight as a family for a long way to go, and we appreciate it. Mike Wazowski says, great channel, and I agree. If you're having a good time tonight, no matter whether it's the Stranger or someone else, my challenge to you is simple. If you're having a good time, go out, find your favorite creators, whoever they are, and do the things that are free that can help them. Leave a comment on a video. Share out a video. It makes a difference. The more you share, the better it helps. Go in, if they're live, get into the chat, say hello, be a part of the channel. Like a video. You know, if you really like the channel, hit that stupid subscribe button and come back and rewatch some more content. The more you watch, the more it helps. And I've had a 10-minute challenge for 2022, my 10-minute challenge to everybody out there. And I've done it every video that I've been in this year. I'm tired. I'm going to finish this year. I'm determined. Give your creator 10 minutes. If you stop into somebody, give them 10 minutes of your time. By stopping in, leaving a like and leaving, you actually don't help the channel. You actually drive their average watch time down. And that's something that the algorithm looks at, is average watch time. You can help your favorite creators by giving them 10 minutes of your time. If you're sitting in your office and you have somebody you like, say it's the Strangers and they're live from Disney on a Tuesday morning, you're working and you got them on in the background, let it run the whole show. All of that stuff will help drive your creators. And I guarantee you, the more the algorithm finds them, the more they get shared out, the more chance they do it. And you get up as a creator and you find good numbers, you want to do a little bit more. Thank you guys for coming on tonight. It was my honor to let you know that you will hear your name called on Saturday. You're the first person to hear it for this show on that. And it's going to be an exciting time. Saturday night, 5 o'clock. Come hear the Stranger's name. And I can tell you, there's some people in the chat tonight that I think they might hear their name called too. So it's going to be kind of fun. Tune in with us next Wednesday as we sit down with Space Mountain Dave. Strangers, you guys hang tight. We'll talk backstage for a minute. Everybody, have a magical night, no matter where you are. We appreciate you. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.